Hello, my friends. What we got today is a little bit of a talk about the newest festival, ZELDRIS. I made a post here on the community tab. It already has 22,000 votes. I could wait a little longer for, I guess, more definitive results, but I think it's one of the options has already been voted quite enough. I did make it so I should have opened this already. On like my tier list, I did, put like the same names as the tiers on that tier voting for people to kind of vote where it would be going for the tier list. And I am actually kind of on the same side as the voting is going. But let's talk about it. So, new ZELDRIS. He is definitely good. I think that he is a phenomenal regular banner unit and a very bad festival. He definitely shouldn't have been the festival. It's already been like a meme that Chandler should have been the festival. I don't think Chandler would be the festival either, because I don't think Chandler changes the meta in any way. The counter, team with Estarossa, Goffred, Tormiel was already like super broken, and now you switch Estarossa for Chandler, and it's just as broken. Like that team is just phenomenal. Probably I'll still say the best ungeared team in the game is that team. Is Green Goffred or Red. You can use Red, but majority of the time Green would be best just for the extra attack on those Tormiel cards. Not the ultimate, but the attack card itself. Tormiel, of course. Either Estarossa or Chandler now in the front, and if you're using Chandler, use Estarossa in the back. But if you're using Estarossa, you can just keep Green Green Gilfunder or Blue Gilfunder in the back for the damage with Tormiel, and that's like the best ungeared team in the game. It's very rare to lose to another team, if you're using that team, of course. But ZELDRIS didn't really change the meta much. Really, every festival so far has been meta defining. Like even Merlin to an extent. And the thing about ZELDRIS is that he is a worse red ZELDRIS. Like, majority of the use for him is his passive. And his passive, although you can group every single type of character in this, right? If you want to use him in the Assault Melee team, you want to use him in the back. The ult control is pretty nice, but in a general sense, it's just not very great. His damage can be very good if you get a level 3 card, but if you're not using rank ups, that's pretty rare. It can happen, but you're gonna have to get very lucky. But how do people feel about his position on the tier list? Yeah, that's a big majority. That is, wow, the A tier is even like going past the God tier, which is crazy. Because if you go take a look here, it's like saying he's worse than the Yen, Darieri, the Drolls, Red ZELDRIS, Melascula, which I think at this point I would put down Melascula if I'm really honest. I think now the best Assault Melee team does not use Melascula. I'll do that when I update the tier list with ZELDRIS and Chandler, which I'm not doing today. But just a heads up, I am definitely putting down Luciel, definitely putting down Melascula, definitely putting down Sauriel. With this new meta now, Sauriel is just not broken anymore. He's still very good, but he's not broken anymore, I would say. I'll keep Ascanor in here, but he's on the thread to going down as well. Regardless, just because I think the meta is very varied right now. There's nothing that's like insanely broken, except for maybe like go for rank ups and medicine is. But yeah, I want to see what the comments say. I personally kind of agree. So far, the ZELDRIS would go to the S tier. He's very good. Like, he's really damn good, Don't get me wrong. But he's not way too good. I physically cannot win matches against Tormiel Starosas if I'm using ZELDRIS. I cannot win against the Emilias if I'm using ZELDRIS, which I've been seeing a lot. Merlin is off the chance if I'm using Zeldris in the front. It's just other teams are just better. Like he's a good unit, but other units are better. I want to see the comments. So let's see. Not a broken unit, but a very balanced good unit. Exactly, he's a very balanced good unit. I would say S tier. Exactly. I'd heart that. They should make Chandler an option at 900. I agree. I don't like the what kind of is stupid. I'm opening BlueStacks real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. It just closed my Chrome. I'm opening BlueStacks real quick. If you don't know, Chandler is not free. Every single time that there is, a festival banner and there's a side unit on that festival banner, that side unit is free. But with the Holy War Festival, what they did is Chandler is not a free unit. What they did last banner with Assault Melee was Assault Melee did not have a side unit. So what they did was they gave a free multi on the banner, But this time they did have a side unit. And instead of giving Chandler for free, you get a free multi in the ZELDRIS banner, which, nice, but you're probably going to get shafted. I personally got shafted in a free multi. I got, 7 rares and 4 golds? I don't know exactly, but probably. I wouldn't doubt if that was exactly what I got. So, why is it doing that? In the game here, currently, if I come here, as you can see, no Chandler. You get the 10 tickets, which equals to a multi if you do the missions. Again, I already did my tickets, I got shafted on the multi. So yeah, no free Chandler, and I think we should have been able to get 800, 900, or 600, or 600, honestly. This is a side banner, and he's going to be in part 3, which who knows when part 3 is going to come. I'm thankful I got mine 6-6, I got very lucky. I know people, like Speedy, did like what, 2100 gems, I think. His is like 2-6, I believe, or 3-6. I think it's 2-6. So, it's just rough. Fairly good, just because he's an Ooga Booga DPS doesn't mean he's bad. Here's the thing though, right? Speedy posted his video, and he managed to make ZELDRIS do very good damage. This was the first match, ripping Speedy off by putting his video on mine. But here's what he did, right? So with Kyo, this is like increasing 40% damage, right? But this DN had a blue card, and ZELDRIS, Q did like 84k with his level 2, his level 3. Level 2, with his level 2. 84k, nice. But ZELDRIS, right, with his level 3, 220k. Type neutral. That's very good. I mean, he's in Masters PvP, so the gear is not probably the greatest, but still, 220k is very good. His level 3 does do a lot of damage. It's just everything else. Like, the level 1 is horrible. His level 1 damage is horrible. Level 2 damage is decent. The level 3 just pops off. He's a solid ult and good support. Alright, he's an okay ult. Not even solid. He's a mediocre ult. Having good enough attack card. They're the best DPS move. Yeah. I think this is the worst for him, right? The fact that it is a ZELDRIS unit, you would expect him to do a lot of damage. He's not bad. I agree. I 100% agree. People overhype ZELDRIS because he's ZELDRIS. I think ZELDRIS is like maybe the third most hyped festival so far. Nah, I think the most hyped up festival ever was Lost Vein. Definitely Lost Vein. The questions of when is Lost Vein coming to Global will haunt my dreams forever. And then maybe Assault Melee, I think, and then the one, and then ZELDRIS. And then maybe King, and then Goddess Liz and Merlin. Merlin's definitely the bottom, even though Merlin's really good. But I kind of agree, especially at the end there. It's very very expected to be a super high DPS when he's mostly a ult control support, which is basically all he does is ult control support. What is it? Is ult control, cancer shield. True, his debuff card does go for Goddess Liz shield, which is good. Yeah, he's not perfect for Assault Melee team. The thing is, if you look for any like build for ZELDRIS is not an Assault Melee. Assault Melee team is not good for ZELDRIS. ZELDRIS wants, you know, the enemy to be debuffed. And if the enemy doesn't attack you, he can be debuffed. So you're gonna push ult because the enemy is not attacking you. And then, you know, they're not gonna be debuffed in any way. You're gonna have to push ult, and ZELDRIS' ultimate is pretty subpar. ZELDRIS' ultimate is a single target ultimate that, you know, is an okay single target, and then it debuffs HP related stats, which is fine. It's okay. I think he's the definition of a perfect unit. Alright, buddy, relax. Comes in a very disgusting force. Okay, I see what he means. Like, he's balanced. He doesn't like break the game at launch. Okay, that's like perfect unit for him. He has great cards in the team, helpful skills, but he doesn't destroy the meta. Okay, so he's like really good, but he doesn't destroy the meta. It's like the perfect unit for him. He rather works to expand and helps the overall PvP of the game. I agree. He's pretty good and balanced. He's pretty good and balanced, but not, you know, he's not anything overpowered. See, here's the thing though, right? People are gonna ask, should I skip ZELDRIS? Honestly, yes. Unless, you know, someone finds out a super stupid broken way of using ZELDRIS that's like the best team in the game. He looks pretty subpar compared to other units. It's just because here's the thing, right? You can say, oh, ZELDRIS is really good, but you have to compare him to other units. It's not like he's in a vacuum and there's no other unit around, you know? He's okay. The thing that really is gonna, you know, channel people into summoning the banner is Chandler. Chandler is a phenomenal unit, and if you're gonna summon in the hopes of pulling Chandler, good luck. 0.25 with no guaranteed. That's Chandler for you. It's gonna be rough pulling a copy. If you ask about Chandler, then it's God tier. I kind of want to see him with full crit gear before I decide. I need to try that, but here's the thing, right? I would have to like make a new full crit gear set, UR gear. It's gonna be painful. Honestly, it would have made more sense to me if Chandler was the festival. It's S tier. Moment to play Assault Melee in the God tier. He is in the God tier. He's been in God tier. You meant the unit that comes with faster with Chandler. Not enough to stop the ultimate units in the game. However, it truly helps melee and can make some truly competitive teams on PvP. He's just not the one. Here's the thing about ZELDRIS, right? Is that his debuff card is very nice, but he doesn't stop the one if the one is immune. And that has happened to me multiple times, where it's turn 2 and the one has 3 ultimate gauge, and because, you know, I've been taking off his ultimate gauge every turn, but it comes to the point where he's going to become immune next turn, and I debuff him, but he becomes immune and he has the ultimate. My only choice is try to kill him, right? Which I just could. If I have like a level 3 card, I can even almost one-shot him. But I can't really stop him because he's immune. It happens a lot. Oh, misclicked. It's a real festival unit. Not having AoE ultimate, not high DPS makes it a bit down. I think we all want him to be a hard hitter because it's ZELDRIS, but see, he is good. If it wasn't for that fast Arthur leak, I'd be summoning. It is true. It's true. There's been a leak for Festival Arthur for Anniversary. Anniversary is coming in, oh, you can't really see, but a month and a half. So there's something to think about right there. Yeah, Anniversary in a month and a half. Yeah, so I think everyone's kind of a consensus that he's really good, but he's not broken, and that's unfortunate to see. I think the first festival I will not give a God tier to. Who knows? I'm not gonna make my tier list for maybe a few more days. We'll see. Maybe a Japanese player will find out a super broken thing for ZELDRIS that might change everyone's perspective. But until then, that's what, you know, majority of people have been thinking, and I'll say he is a skip. but we'll see. Give it one more week, and we'll have a final view on it.